Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. Now, we understand here at DM Mortgages that stepping onto the property ladder is both exciting but also an overwhelming experience. So today I'm going to talk about how a mortgage advisor can be your ally in this journey, not just in the conventional sense, but in ways that you may not have considered. So to find out more, stay tuned. Now guys, before we get into the detail of today's video, while we're here to provide you with lots of free resources, our expertise doesn't just end with these videos. We are also an experienced team of mortgage advisors and we're experts at arranging mortgages and personal insurance. So if you do find the content on the channel valuable, then I encourage you to take the next step and head over to our website to support the channel, which is dm.mortgage, and there you can book a video appointment with a member of our team. It literally takes 60 seconds to book, so no excuses. Now, most people think of mortgage advisors as professionals that help you find a mortgage, and whilst that is true, but our role extends far beyond that. We're here to guide you through the entire process, not just arranging the mortgage. And that's from understanding your financial position to handing over the keys or getting involved in that process in relation to your new home. So let's get into the specifics of how a good mortgage advisor can transform your home buying stress into success. So in today's video, we'll explore some of the less obvious yet equally valuable ways that we can assist you. So let's get into it. The first point I want to cover off is how we give you a full understanding of the house buying process, because the house buying process is just as important as understanding mortgage products. And a lot of first-time buyers do make the mistake of paying for services that they don't necessarily need, or arranging things in the wrong order, and this can lead to delays and even cause property transactions to fall through. So as a mortgage broker, we're here ultimately to guide you step by step to make sure that you're making informed decisions and to help you to avoid common pitfalls as well. Here at DM as well, we're also here to make sure that you are aware of the fees and the costs associated with securing not just the mortgage, but the property itself, because these fees can vary depending on which lender you apply to, the type of survey you might choose if you have one. The value of the property will impact on the stamp duty and solicitor costs as well. So our job is to explain not just the fees in relation to the mortgage, but the whole process, and work on your behalf to give you advice to help you to minimise these costs where possible, and make sure that you're dealing with reputable firms too, and give you recommendations where you need them for things like solicitors, surveyors, etc. Now, another role of mortgage advisors here at DM is to help you to overcome challenges. Now, as mortgage advisors, we pride ourselves on having dedicated contacts at various banks and lending institutions. And why I say that we pride ourselves on it is because these relationships can be absolutely crucial when things don't go according to plan, which with the best will in the world, but sometimes when you're buying a property, things do not always go to plan for reasons that could be outside of yours and our control. So for example, there can be times where an application doesn't meet the standard lender criteria. Let's look at a real life scenario. So we had a client who was a doctor, had a stable income, great credit history, but they hadn't been in the UK quite long enough to have to pass most of the lender's criteria. So the one lender that they almost fitted with, and because we have a great relationship with one of the business development managers at that lender, we were able to get that decision overturned because the case was a very solid case. Like I say, they had a good income, good credit score. It was just that they missed out on that one little bit of criteria. And because this lender knows that we're a reputable mortgage firm and that we submit good quality business, they were happy to override their standard rules. So that's just a quick example of many that I could probably give you of where having good connections or advisors with good connections can make a real difference in securing a mortgage, because these unique relationships mean that we can often, like I say, negotiate or find solutions where others may not have been able to, and certainly you wouldn't be able to by going direct to a bank. And it's not just about having contacts, it's about having the right contacts who, like I say, trust us and understand that we generally only bring them strong cases that are worth considering. And moreover, navigating the mortgage market can be complex, especially if you're a first-time buyer. You know, there are numerous products and lenders, each with their own set of rules and the criteria. And as advisors, we've got a comprehensive understanding of these products, and we can guide you towards making sure that you're making the right choice for your circumstances. So for example, there are some lenders that might be more flexible with, say, self-employed individuals, whilst there might be others that offer better rates for those with larger deposits. So we take time to understand your financial situation and match you with our expertise and knowledge with a lender that's most likely to approve your mortgage and offer you favourable terms as well. As a viewer of this channel, I assume that you're considering purchasing a property in the near future. So it's important for you to know that DM Mortgages are an award-winning team of fully qualified mortgage brokers that provide advice to clients all over the UK. Now, we spend countless hours making free content for YouTube and other social media platforms to help to give you guys sound and useful information to make sure that you're in the best position to make informed decisions. To support this channel, when the time comes for you to consider your mortgage options, we want you to book a free online mortgage appointment with a member of our fully qualified mortgage advice team. Because without your help and support, keeping this channel going simply isn't possible. Now, we searched thousands of mortgage products from high street and specialist lenders to find the right deal for your circumstances. And we also provide a free will writing service to every DM client. So head over to dm.mortgage and book in for a free mortgage appointment when the time comes. And also make sure that you subscribe to this channel if you find the content useful. But for now, let's get back to the video. Now, the next point I'm going to talk about is impartiality and confidentiality. Wow, a bit of a mouthful, that one. But it's important to understand that at DM Mortgages, we're working for you, not the seller or any other party. And I think that this impartiality is really crucial because it means that our advice is completely focused on what's best for you without any conflicting interests. However, this impartiality isn't always guaranteed if you choose to work with, say, an in-house estate agent's broker or a builder's mortgage advisors, because in these cases, there's a risk that your confidentiality could be compromised and the advisor might not have your best interests at heart, but instead the seller's, because you've got to bear in mind that an estate agent is representing and paid by the seller. Similarly, a builder's in-house mortgage advisors are often accountable to the builder. And again, I'll give you another example. So we had a case where a client had a valuation and the property was downvalued by the lender. And instead of questioning the property's value, the estate agent just suggested, why can't we just submit the application with another lender? Now, the fact that they didn't stop to question the property's value was because, let's be honest, the estate agent's main motivation is to sell the property. So that advice is not, I don't care what anybody says, that advice is not in the best interest of that particular customer. Because by submitting it to another lender, if that first lender came back with a down valuation, then there's a very good potential that the property isn't worth the price that they had agreed to pay for it. So you've got to be mindful, and like I say, by working with a broker like ourselves, we can guarantee you impartiality because we're not tied to any one particular lender, to any one estate agent, and therefore we've got your best interests at heart. Now, I'm going to talk about the fact that we provide practical and often emotional support. So I want to talk about the emotional roller coaster that is buying a home. It's no joke when people say that buying a house can be one of life's most stressful and nerve-wracking, shall I say, experiences. You're not just picking out curtains, you are making one of the biggest financial commitments of your life. And guess what? As mortgage advisors, we often find ourselves wearing a very different hat. And that's one of an emotional support coach. We're not trained counsellors, but ultimately we do end up, generally providing a lot of emotional support to our clients. Seriously, we may as well have counsellor added to our business cards sometimes, because when you're swamped with paperwork and deadlines, it's very easy to feel overwhelmed. And I think that's where we step in, because we can give you a clear and straightforward practical advice to reassure you when things get tough. Think of us as your personal finance therapists. We can listen to your concerns, whether it's about interest rates or predictions with interest rates, or the fear of missing out on your dream home, or what best route to take with the negotiations. There's so many things that we provide support for outside of of what you may think of as being a mortgage advisor. We have such a deep knowledge of the process and common pitfalls and mistakes and different scenarios that we do end up extending ourselves to be that support, like I say, emotionally, but also practically when our customers need it. And as well, we offer solutions to help you to stay calm and collected. We've seen it all, from last minute hiccups to unexpected turns in the application process. And we know from experience how to navigate these choppy waters. So when the stress of buying a home hits, remember, a mortgage advisor is more than just a numbers person. We're here to support you through every step, emotionally and financially, until you are holding those keys in your hand. So by choosing Dear Mortgages, you're not just getting a mortgage advisor, you're getting a partner who's genuinely invested in your home ownership success. And on that note, whilst we're here to provide you with free resources, and we absolutely love providing you with those free resources, but we also want to let you know that our expertise doesn't just end with these videos. We're also an experienced team of mortgage brokers that are experts at arranging mortgages and personal insurance. So if you do find our content valuable, then to support the channel, we encourage you to take the next step and head to our website, dm.mortgage. And there you can book in for a video appointment with a member of our team. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. It's just one button, one click, and hit the notification bell so that you don't miss out on any future content. I hope you found today's video useful. I'll catch you in the next one.